If you're planning to buy your first home in Scotland, you may be considering putting an offer in a property, but it's important to know some of the terminology and some things that crop up. And something that I was asked the other day was making an offer but putting conditions on that offer. So in today's episode, I'm going to talk you through the key elements and some of the key conditions when you make a mortgage offer and how they work. So the first thing that I'll talk you through is making an offer and how you go about that. So, pardon me, when you go out to see a property in Scotland, you'll go through the viewings via the estate agent usually. Sometimes you'll do the virtual viewings, but usually you'll go through the house and you'll check it out, see if you like it, see what everything's about before deciding to make an offer. There's two ways in which you can do it really. You can make your verbal offer, so you can phone up the estate agent, or you could do it there and then. Make that verbal offer and that could get accepted. You could also go straight to your solicitor. Now, the formal offer needs to come from your solicitor, so sometimes it might be worthwhile going straight to them. But the formal offer will come from the solicitor to the estate agent and to the seller, and when that's accepted, the property is yours to go out and make sure that you can get the finance on it. So that's how the front end of it sort of works. So there are automatically conditions placed on any offer from a solicitor when you're buying the property. Two main conditions: you'll get the subject to offer, so it means that you need to make sure that you're going to get the mortgage before the solicitor will draw down in the funds. And the second one is subject to the survey, making sure that the survey stands up to what it's saying in the home report. Make sure it's suitable security for the lender. So those are the two main ones, and there's lots that can go on. So sometimes, let's say for example, you're buying a new build, the builder can specify that you need to be moving in within or you need to get the missives concluded within 28 days. Now, typically in my experience, I've found that that 28 days is a sliding scale. As long as you're going through the process of applying and the builder can see you moving forward, that's flexible. But typically the builder would put things like that in place as well. So there could be lots of conditions in the mortgage offer, whether it's from you or the seller. But those are the two main ones: the subject to mortgage and subject to survey. So in regards to the survey, what can crop up here is there could be things in the home report when it's done from the estate agents or from the valuers that flag into the lender. So for example, they might ask for a damp survey to be done, or they might ask for a timber survey to be done, or you might want to go out and get a full structural survey yourself. So until all of these things are ironed out, the mortgage offer and the solicitor won't agree on anything for you, meaning that you're protected. You're not signing up to anything that you can't walk away from. The mortgage approval condition as well is one of the things that will automatically be on there unless you're buying cash. So what the solicitor will do when they place that offer, they'll make sure that the seller knows that you're going to be buying via a mortgage route. And before they'll conclude missives or conclude contracts or anything like that, they'll make sure that you're able to get the finance. And that's where the mortgage lenders will do their checks. That's when you're talking to mortgage brokers like myself who are going through the application process, submitting applications into lenders and making sure it gets you at the back end. So just because you've put that offer in on the mortgage or on the property, it is still subject to conditions. So the terminology that you may be hearing about what it means and how it means, and it can all get complicated when you don't know, actually happens automatically most of the time in the background. So the mortgage approval process, once that's all done, once the mortgage is all approved, if the solicitor's happy with things, if the valuation's back and they're happy with things, the solicitors have done all their checks in the background, then usually you can go to mortgage or go to completion of contracts and conclude the missives. The solicitor's going to do checks in the background, subject to what's recommended to them. So they may be recommended to do a coal mining surveys or flooding plain surveys, something along these lines could happen as well. And the mortgage will be subject to all of these things happening. Also, what the solicitors will do in the background is they'll look for any potential property alterations. And again, your mortgage offer is subject to all of this, and your solicitor's going to take care of all of this in the background. So if you've put an offer in a property and something's flagged up in the valuation or on the home report or something on there that you want a little bit more information on, you can do that before you commit to buying it formally through concluding the contracts. So I hope you found that useful. If so, don't forget to give it a like and please subscribe.